maybe his basic message was always use everything in your life to learn from. And he talked at one point about when he had a stroke 20 years ago, and he at first was horrified and thought, you know, why me, and so on. But then he finally came to think of it as fierce grace. It's like whatever you're given, and the hardest things are hard to learn from, but it's just a like fierce teaching that it's all here to learn from. Which is not to say that you don't, you know, there's that creative tension between accepting things as they are and working wholeheartedly to change what's wrong. So, yeah.
Can you speak to
that's a lot.
The idea of using, what does that mean? Like using everything in your life as something to learn from, and seeing everyday life as the place of practice, as opposed to the place
Yes.
to escape from to practice, right?
Yes, exactly.
Which is like,
yeah.
And you know, I always tell my students, like, don't go off to the mountaintop, right? Like,
yeah.
Use the insanity of your daily life as the way of self-refinement.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what does that mean in this case? Like, what? Say more. Like, in a very practical way. Like, what does that look like?
Well, I think you make choices in your life, and you try to create a life that gives you the opportunity to do good, be good. But it unfolds in ways that are, so much of it is completely out of your control. And so I think accepting things as they are, they're already here. You look around, yeah, this is it. In this moment, here I am. I'm talking to you. There are a lot of things I also could be doing, like, cleaning up my office, but I'm not doing it. Maybe I could be out for a walk, but I'm not doing it. I'm here talking to you, which actually I love. But but just, yeah, accepting. I turned 80 this year, and so I noticed that people kept saying, "Oh, you're so young, you're so healthy, you have a long way to go." You're like that, and I would smile and say, "Yeah, it's so great, isn't it? This isn't what I thought 80 would be." But it wasn't until the coronavirus hit, not me, but the culture, that, and everyone was saying, that the older you are, the more at risk you are. That I had to really sit down and say, Mirabai, you're 80. I don't care how you feel. You're 80, and you have to acknowledge that. And so that really helped me. Yes, it's true. Many things can be true at once, but that was something I thought I was being, I don't know, clever or whatever. But I realized that I hadn't really accepted. You're 80. You only have a few years left to live, and that leads into the talking about dying. But yeah, it's good to be real with yourself.